Well, the court haven't even established jurisdiction. I mean, in order for jurisdiction has to be established first. I'm confused about what's actually going on. First off, who's alleging these charges? That's what I'm curious about. There's a common law principle which states that for there to be a crime, there must be a victim. Corpus delicti. The state cannot be the injured party. And in the absence of a victim, there can be no crime.
I'm going to hold Mr. Garner in contempt of court. He is directly violating the court's order.
This judge absolutely snaps on a smug sovereign citizen in court, and it's pure comedy. The guy's facing 17 charges. Yes, 17. And still pulls the tired routine of, I don't recognize this court's authority, like that's going to erase everything. He's got the script down word for word and just won't stop, no matter how many times the judge shuts him down. So what do you think? Does he really believe this nonsense? Or is he just stalling to try and score a retrial?
Good morning to you, sir.
Good morning.
What is your middle name? Can you remove your hat, please? And your scarf. What is your middle name, Mr. Garner?
Errol.
Earl?
No.
Mr. Garner, do you want to offer on these or do you want to go to trial?
I would like to know what the charges are.
Okay. This is the city of Detroit versus James Earl Garner. Case number SP 11000435, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 116950. Those are driving license expired, misdemeanor, no insurance, insurance misdemeanor. Thank you. And an improper plate misdemeanor. All of them punishable by maximum possible penalty of 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines. SP 1169507, counts 1 and counts 2, expired license and no insurance misdemeanor, both punishable by 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines. SP 1169521, same improper plates, same punishment, $500 in 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines, maximum possible penalty. SP 1223079, driver license suspended. SP 1273761, SP 1292751. 3 of those tickets are drive all punishable by 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines. SP 1547006, counts 1, counts 2, and counts 3. Those are civil infractions. SP 1547407, counts 1 and counts 2. Count 1 being a driver license suspended repeat offender. This one is in warrant status, probably an old case that he didn't pay. SP 800104, counts 1 and counts 2. 1 being an unregistered untitled. He owes $1,194 on that. And SP, and count 2 of that is a drove while licensed improper. It looks like he has a $114 fine on that. State of Michigan versus James Earl Garner, case number SX 36268561. That is a drove while license expired. And that will be $500 maximum possible penalty, 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines. Appearance for the record, please.
Sherika Harris on behalf of Mr. Garner. Mr. Garner, please state your name for the record.
First off, I do have a couple.
You got to state your name first. You got to state your name first.
No,
Let's start there.
Wait a minute, Ms. Harris. Wait a minute, Ms. Harris. I think Mr. Garner is going to represent himself. Am I correct, Mr. Garner?
I'm representing myself in what? I mean,
So this guy's got 17 charges and now suddenly doesn't want a lawyer. Yeah, that makes total sense, right? I honestly wonder how sovereign citizens even get into this mindset. Like, is there some secret club where they all practice saying, I do not consent to being governed, and just hope it magically works? It's wild, because the law literally gives you the right to a lawyer, and this dude's like, nah, I got this. while standing in front of a judge who's clearly done with this nonsense. I mean, are they discovering this stuff on YouTube or stumbling across videos like mine and thinking, yep, that's the plan? Just a reality check. Sovereign citizen tactics don't work. I have never seen one of them win in court. Anyway, let's jump back in.
I'm confused about what's actually going on. First off, who's alleging these charges? That's what I'm curious about.
State of Michigan, City of Detroit.
Okay, well, if that's the case, there's a common law principle which states that for there to be a crime, there must be a victim. Corpus delicti. The state cannot be the injured party. And in the absence of a victim, there can be no crime.
We want to do it.
Withdrawing my name from the record on that one. Thank you.
I know. How do you want to proceed, Mr. Garner? You set the matter. I'll enter a not guilty plea on his behalf. Give him a $0 bond. Either set the matter for trial, or I'll wait for the city to give you an offer. What do you want to do?
Well, the court hasn't even established jurisdiction. I mean, in order for jurisdiction has to be established first, and there's no jurisdiction established. And once jurisdiction is challenged, that must be settled before charges can be brought.
All right. Do you want to put that in a motion, sir?
As far as I'm concerned, any and all charges must be dismissed because there is no complaining witness, and the state cannot be.
Well, I'm not gonna listen. If that's your motion, I'm gonna deny the motion. Okay. So all we're gonna do now, we're not gonna keep going back and forth. Either you take an offer or you set the matter for trial. Which one do you want?
Respectfully, in order for this to continue, there must be a complaining witness, and the state cannot be a complaining witness. Now, if I'm entitled to a fair trial, the law states there must be a victim. I'm just requesting, who is the victim? Who did I injure?
The citizens of the city of Detroit and the state of Michigan are the victims.
The state cannot be a victim. And if that's the case,
I said the citizens of the city of Detroit and the state of Michigan are the victims.
if that's the case,
Mr. Garner, can we just go into a breakout room and then maybe I can give you a little bit of advice to assist you with moving forward? Would you be agreeable to that?
Sure.
Okay, awesome.
And respectfully right before going completely hostile toward the judge is not what that word means. And this guy is way out of line. Honestly, Judge Perkins really needs to step in because right now it looks like this sovereign citizen is running the courtroom, making up his own rules, talking over the judge, and acting like he's in charge. I know I rant about Zoom courts a lot, and sure they save money, but with sovereign citizens, you really need to get them in person. Once they're face to face, that whole act usually crumbles. It's just too embarrassing to pull this stunt live in a courtroom. Some diehards might still try it, but for most, the bluff ends there. What do you think? Should the judge be more forceful here, or is he handling it the right way? Let me know in the comments and let's dive back in.
I believe he's ready, Your Honor. He's representing himself.
Let's go back on the record with Garner. What do you want to do, Mr. Garner? Do you want a trial date or you want an offer? Those are really your only two options.
Okay, since we are on the record, all I'm asking for is the
Okay, one last time. Now listen, here's how it's gonna go from this point on. If you don't answer the question that I asked specifically, then I'm gonna hold you in contempt of court, and we're gonna move from that point on, right?
So you're telling me,
Mr. Garner, we're not gonna have a conversation. Stop, sir. Now, that's the last time I'm gonna ask you to.
The law. Is that what I'm hearing?
All right.
I'm asking.
I'm gonna hold Mr. Garner in contempt of court. He is directly violating the court's order. I've asked him repeatedly to not interfere or add any extra commentary to this case. I've given him ample time to answer the court's question, and he continues to refuse to do so. So now I'm going to hold you in contempt, and I'm going to sentence you to 30 days Wayne County Jail. No early release.
So that means that the court is just going to violate my rights because I'm defending myself? Is that what I'm hearing?
30 days, Wayne County Jail, no early release. That'll give you some chance and some time to read up on your rights, okay? Fill out the contempt papers, Madam. So I'm going to order you to turn yourself in today, Mr. Garner, to start that jail time, okay?
So I have a question.
I'm not answering any more of your questions. Turn yourself in to the Wayne County Jail today.
So the court is going to be in direct violation of my rights in the law. Is that where we're standing?
If that's how you feel. Have a good day, sir.
That's more like it. I rarely see Judge Perkins hand out contempt, so it was actually refreshing to finally see him do it. Honestly, it was long overdue because this guy was straight up testing the limits, and he had it coming. Perkins had to remind him how things actually work in a courtroom, and I don't blame him one bit. Now, of course, the sovereign citizen is crying that his rights were violated, which is always their go-to move once they realize they're cornered. It's hilarious how they immediately play the rights card the second a judge pushes back on their nonsense. Like, dude, you're the one making a scene. Don't blame the judge for your meltdown. The wild part is, they really seem to believe this stuff works, despite having zero actual legal knowledge. Perkins isn't here to listen to your rant about sovereignty or whatever, and that's exactly why this guy is ending up where he is. I know people have different takes on sovereign citizens, but honestly, I'll never understand it. Who even teaches them this, and why keep doing it when it never works? Anyway, let me know what you thought about this hearing down in the comments. I'm wrapping this one up. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more, and as always, thanks for watching. Take care.